Hello everyone, I am Mike Amberson. I'm here today to lead you through signing up for an AlertPay business account. AlertPay is one of a few ways that you can set up absolutely for free to receive payments online, and this will allow you to receive credit card payments as well. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a pretty straightforward process. First thing we're going to do is click on the Sign Up Now button and get started. It takes you through. We're going to click on Business Account and proceed to our next step. Now our next step is to choose our business information. For business type, I'm going to choose sole proprietorship. If you're involved in network marketing or affiliate marketing or any of those type of things online, chances are that you're working for yourself, and so that's the procedure that we're going to take at this point. For business name, I'm just going to put in my own name. And for the category, we're going to choose, at least I'm going to choose software or digital download, digital contents here, and software, being the closest representation of the type of products that I offer online. For the rest of the information, you'll fill out your own personal information. I'm going to do that via time lapse very quickly. Okay, I filled out my information here. You'll want to fill in your address, city, state, phone number, etc. And then we'll proceed on to personal information. Chances are that your personal information will be the same as your business information. Let's see, we'll go contact address, same as my business. Citizenship, work phone number, and for that I just put in the same information as above. For occupation, I'm going to choose self-employed owner. And of course, fill in your date of birth. And we can proceed to the next step. Okay, for your account information, you'll fill in the email address that you want associated with your business. If you use PayPal, you may want to use it as the same email address. This is one of the ways that it's going to link to you when you're requesting payments online. So keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and fill out an email address, password. Make sure it's a good strong one that you can remember though. The transaction PIN, also one that you're going to want to be able to remember. It's one that's going to be used later on, so keep that in mind. I usually use a 4 to 6 digit numerical PIN number. For password recovery, make sure you choose a question that you're going to remember the answer to, one that doesn't vary depending on what site you're on. And when you do put in your answer, keep in mind that they are case-sensitive answers. So if you are going to capitalize it, remember you may want to do it in such a way that you're always capitalizing it, or you never capitalize it, whatever the case may be. Just make sure that you remember that it is case sensitive and you fill it in such a way that you're not going to have difficulties later. Now, third-party information, is anybody else going to be using it other than yourself? Of course not, so make sure that no is checked. And then you'll fill in the word verification or the CAPTCHA words that are here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out via time lapse real quick, and we'll continue on from there. Okay, we've got all of our information filled out here, and now we are going to click that we acknowledge the user agreement. Otherwise, that's going to be pretty much useless, everything that we've done. And click on to the final step. Okay, now my account is ready to go. We're going to check our email for a validation just to make sure that this is indeed us. And then when we click on the validation link, it will bring us to right back to here, or right back to AlertPay. So let's do that now. Okay, here we are at our email account, and we see that we've got our AlertPay validation email. So we'll open that up, and right here is the link that we will click on to continue on and validate our account. And that brings us here on your AlertPay account page. Now from here we are going to want to become verified, and we can click one of two links here. We can click on become verified, or we can click on check your verification status. They take us to the same page. For the sake of this tutorial, we're going to click on become verified. Now here you're going to see 3 verification methods, and per their policy you need to complete at least 2 out of the 3 of them. Going down the line, we're just going to start with credit card validation, and here you'll enter in your information for your credit card that you want to become verified. Now this process is actually very simple. You'll fill out the information, you'll click next on the link down here, the orange button, and it will take you to the page confirming that they are going to start the process to verify that credit card. Now how that works is they will actually make a deduction or a withdrawal, a charge if you will, on your credit card. On your credit card statement, it will have the it'll say AlertPay. It'll have a couple of asterisks there with a code in between the asterisks, and it will then have the transaction code for the charge. Now once that has shown up on your statement, you'll want the number in between the asterisks on the charge description, on the transaction description, and you can enter that validation information when that goes through. Now you'll receive emails letting you know that the process has started, etc., and I believe it'll give you a link in the email to take you to the correct validation page here on AlertPay that you can enter that code in. I'm not going to go through the validation process. I've just created this account for the purposes of the tutorial, so I'm not confirming, as I mentioned before, I'm not confirming any of the information or verifying any of this information for this account. Back to the verification page, our second option is to confirm the bank information. Now this also very similar to the credit card verification, only in reverse. In this case, what you're going to do is fill out your information, and including the account number, routing number for your bank. That can be found at the bottom of your check, or if you have online banking, you can go to your bank account's website and log in, and you should be able to find your routing number and account number there as well. Fill this out, and AlertPay is going to make 2 micro deposits, 2 very small deposits, usually just a few cents each. And once that has shown up on your statement, then you will come back here, and like the credit card authorization, or a credit card verification rather, you can enter in those 2 monetary amounts, and it can verify your bank account in that fashion. Now of the 3, the quickest and easiest is the phone verification. And with that, that's almost instantaneous, and you've got 2 options here. You can use your cell or home phone for a phone call to get your verification code, or you can have AlertPay send you a text message to your cell phone. It's very easy to do. Once you've filled out your information here, just click send verification code, and it will take you to a page where you can enter in the verification code as soon as you get it, and that just takes a couple of minutes. So that's usually the one that I start with. I will usually actually I did with my other account, the one that I actually use, I did the credit card verification and the bank confirmation. Now once you've completed the phone verification or phone validation, I recommend going ahead and going to the corporation validation, and that is actually very easy to do. It also only takes a moment. When you go to the validation page, unfortunately, I've already completed it here. I apologize for that. It was so easy that I zipped through it and didn't stop in time. You'll go there. It'll ask you about the type of business that you run, whether it'll actually default to the answer that you've stated previous, that you're the sole proprietor, and it's going to ask you if you want to upload documentation or mail in documentation, and the last choice is you don't have any documentation. That is the choice that I selected, and it completed it for me. All it told me was that I was going to need to complete the verification status up here. So that's actually all you need to do, and it will validate your account or verify your account. All right, well, that is AlertPay in a nutshell on how to get started for your business account. I hope the tutorial was informative for you. I welcome your comments. If you'd like to leave a comment below, please do so. And also, don't forget, if you are watching this on YouTube, to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you are watching this on my blog at mikeamberson.com, feel free to leave a comment as well and sign up for my mailing list. Thanks so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.